probably just before we move now into the Finance Act of 2025, speak to us about the pain of industry around unpredictability, the fiscal environment you're in.
That's a good question.
As you've mentioned, and as so compared with our regional peers, because if you're doing an investment, you're already speaking about an industry that is only utilizing 55%. You're not sure about the next 2-3 years, how the policy will be, just because to us the pain of unpredictable tax environment and ease of doing business.
What I can say is, since 2022-23, we lost the plot. Today, we are seeing taxes coming at us left, right, and center. And they come anytime. So what has happened, to answer your question, is we have lost the plot in terms of tax policy, tax sustainability. The environment is totally unpredictable. I can assure you, Kenya is no longer a destination for investment for any manufacturers, because you don't know what the tax will be from one year to the next. And when you're putting in a 2 billion shilling plant, which is not even a big plant, or a half a billion shilling plant, which is a very small plant, you need some tax assurance and stability at least for 5 to 10 years, so you know how to get a return on investment.
On investment.
So the government has lost the plot in the sense that if you look at our neighbors, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, the tax environment there has been stable for long. Kenya used to be admired for its tax policy. Now, when we go for these EAC engagements, guys are laughing at us, because every year, it's almost literally like the question in government or whoever is running policy is, where can we squeeze more? Damn the consequences. So you're literally killing the golden goose. I think it's Churchill who said you cannot tax a country out of poverty. I would go further and just say you can't grow local industry by taxing what doesn't even produce. We don't produce trees in this country. Kenya has less than 10% tree cover. We will never have a craft paper industry in Kenya. You know how long it takes to grow a forest of 10,000 hectares so that you can exploit it?
Yes.
It takes decades. Today, the hardwood industry, forestry, is in Scandinavia, Russia, in Brazil, and, bits and pieces everywhere, but essentially that's it. If you're buying hardwood pulp, which is what you need hardwood pulp to make a carton that survives the cold chain, to make a carton that makes avocado, to make a carton that makes food items, you need hardwood pulp. Some softwood as well, but hardwood and soft virgin. Kenya does not have the forest cover, neither does any country in Africa outside of the Congo DRC to sustain a craft pulp milling facility. You need the pulp, and then you also need very cheap power. And Kenya has the most expensive power actually in sub-Saharan Africa outside of South Africa. Kenya actually has the most expensive power. And again, I think that is also self-inflicted because we have all these power brokers and private producers. It's been a problem we've had for a long, long time. But you cannot expect a pulping industry to flourish in a country where power is more expensive than it's not possible.